What's up guys, Sabra Houdini here and welcome back to the God of War Marathon. We have made it to the last in the Greek mythology games. This is God of War Ascension. Yes, this was a bit of a swan song for the PS3. It came out 2013, a little bit after God of War 3. It's kind of considered the lost God of War game because a lot of people just straight up didn't play it. They even had like this big live action Super Bowl thing, but yeah, a lot of people don't remember this one as well as the rest, for sure. But they learned a good bit from God of War 3. Tried to add a lot of combat. It takes place all the way at the start of Kratos' journey. Well before even Chains of Olympus. This is where he was in servitude to the original God of War, Ares. And we have to take on the Furies. These other-worldly, crazy hell Valkyrie looking things. So yeah, it was a nice idea to go all the way back. So it's considered a full-on prequel. It's a lot of fun, a lot of different things. You can pick up weapons. It's also the only God of War game to have a multiplayer. So most people fondly remember this game for its multiplayer, not necessarily for the story. But there you go. I thought it'd be bad of us to miss out on this one, you know. And it is on the PS Plus service, so it's like, fuck it, why not, you know? Why not? Now this will be streamed on the service, so this is kind of pseudo me testing out what the streaming is like on the PS5 with the PS Plus Premium service, which is a bit of a mouthful. It should have just called it PS Now or something. But yeah, you shall see. You shall see. Just coming up on 10 years on this one. And then obviously then we'll move into God of War 2018. Now I am doing a cheeky giveaway for God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to do it at the end of the month. I'll try and do a little cheeky giveaway at the end of each month leading up to the game. All you got to do is to become a sub. It's the easiest way to do it. And it keeps things legit. If you're interested, that's all you got to do. We'll spin a wheel and the winner gets a PayPal money to the price of the game. Simple as that. Really simple. How's it going? Hello Megan and hello DPG. Hello. I don't know if many people have played this one. Let's give it a shot. So far the streaming stuff does not seem to have bumped the resolution, but we'll see about that, you know. The sad thing about this is a lot of you know, big websites and all that, when they're tasked with reviewing these services or games or whatever, a lot of them are just paid under the table, it seems, because they're obviously using something else different than me. Because when I went back and played like the first Infamous, it got no bump in resolution or anything. It was pretty laggy. So we'll see how this goes. So yeah, as far as I know, you just pick it up and play. I don't know if there's anything you gotta do else. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, holy balls, that's loud. Let's just turn this down real quick. How was everyone's weekend? This will be a short stream. I'm quite late today because of the heat. The heat is just killing everybody. There's literally people dying on the streets over in Europe here from the heat. Because we're not able for it, you know. We never were. That's the problem, you know. It's still pretty low when it comes to you guys, you know, over in America or Africa or any of these places. Holy hell, this is loud. Now we're talking. But yeah, it's kicking our ass.
In the time before the Titans, before the gods of Olympus, a great battle was waged. The wrath of the primordials. The very beings who forged the earth. Raged out of control for an eternity. And from this rage, this madness of war, the Furies were brought forth.
Oh.
Neither Titan nor God, mortal nor shade, the Furies were bound to no one.
The Furies.
They were the guardians of honor.
They're basically the goddesses of vengeance.
The bane of traitors. When Zeus came to power, he found he had little to fear from the sisters. The Furies sought retribution only for those whom they deemed guilty.
No.
The first of these traitors was Aegean the Hecatoncheires. When the brute pledged a blood oath to Zeus, only to later betray the king of the gods, The Furies were quick to take action. The sisters relentlessly hunted the Aegean, and upon capturing the creature, tortured him without mercy. For the Furies believed death was too kind for this Oathbreaker.
The Oathbreaker.
Aegean the Hecatoncheires became an example to all.
They always go after the
A special
Oathbreakers.
symbol for those who might think to break a blood oath with a god.
Yes. That's exactly what Kratos is gonna do with Ares. So this takes place literally months after, Kratos has wrongfully slain his wife and child. All right. Last was early access. Now we're going back. That's a healthy noise if I've ever heard one. Alright. Jesus. The start and select buttons are on the touchpad, and I'm trying to remember which is which. But I hope you all had a good weekend. Appreciate you coming in. Let's get this started. We didn't want to miss out on any God of War game. Single player. Alright, I'm interested to see how this runs in terms of delay and stuff. Holy crap, the heat. Yeah, we don't have AC in our houses or anything. Crazy. So this becomes a countdown timer. I wish they would figure it out. The only option is to have a big loud fan on, and I don't want to do that. You guys. Alright. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Probably after the end of this week, the heat will be over. I've seen Moist Critical playing through all these games as well. Good on him.
Kratos, the great Spartan general, was finally defeated. Driven mad, tortured and uncertain of his surroundings, the warrior found himself captured like a fly in the web of the Furies.
Never again.
They love the half face of Kratos. Trapped now after breaking his blood out to Ares. You don't make a deal with the devil and walk away clean, my friend. I'm just playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Nice, dude. Oh yeah. It's about 90 degrees. Oh my god. It's hot and I don't like it. Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely insane here. Stay safe, stay hydrated. On this one, you get to pick up weapons off the ground, which is completely new to the God of War series. But you still have those Blades of Chaos. You wouldn't have it any other way. I was
Hello, Kratos.
threatening not to stream it off, it's that hot. But I wanted to. We got Stray coming tomorrow, that cute little cat game as well. Little kitty. That's gonna be fun. Yes. But I think this connects to your PS3 profile as well, which is really cool.
What's wrong? You seem confused, Kratos. Having trouble remembering our special time together?
Oh god. The Furies.
Then again, we were rudely interrupted by my sister. A leftovers never won from manners. Not to worry. I am quite skilled at teaching respect.
Those spider legs. Get to see a lot of the huge, Greek
For what you've
monstrosities.
taken, I owe you that.
Nice. Freedom shall be ours.
Is that the best you can offer?
I have not even begun.
Your rage means nothing.
Oh, the old PS3 trophies is popping up. I love it.
I will not be ruined by a mortal. You think you are special because Ares chose you, but you are nothing.
No wings of Ares this time.
You are a worthless mortal.
This is long before Kratos even became a god. Oh yeah, the physical attack. It's our combo meter. Have the wrath of the gods. Hopefully it's not too loud, is it? Maybe I'll knock everything down just a little bit more. It's nice to have the speech and the cinematics where we want them, though. I just don't want to blow out your ears. Guys are nice to hang out. It's hard to get the volume right and all this stuff. Whew. You just want to be in a bath of ice cream and I take like multiple showers a day. Like, holy shit! Rage. So this still was Sony Santa Monica who made the other games, but I felt like it was a different team in a good way. Whereas the main team probably started working on, you know, God of War 2018 or whatever else they were up to. This one felt very different. Like even the engine, everything about it. So this would have come out like the same year as BioShock Infinite, The Last of Us. 2013 was a banging year. Alright, bitch.
Lord Ares is a fool to want you back.
Gotta deal with our nasties. Each of these furies have many forms. Three goddesses. We took on the Sisters of Fate. Now,
try as you might,
the furies.
You will never catch me.
Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, there was a lot of punching in this one. You would do a lot of hand-to-hand combat. I want my red orbs. Give it. Yeah, hopefully it looks okay stream-wise. Definitely a lot blurrier for sure. Probably, I don't know, 720p. I think when it comes to the older stuff, maybe they up the resolution that way, but clearly not for the PS3 streaming. But, you know, it's an easy way to play the games, so you take what you can get. The scarabs. They're like head crabs. Hey, Lacuna, how you doing? Hello. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're surviving in this heat. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, the grapple stuff. Yeah. So this you could grapple with one of the blades and then smack them with the other. It was actually kind of genius. Something we badly kind of needed. So look, you can grapple one guy, fuck the other one. Oh! Off with his head. And I think when you have that, like, red bar above them, well, no, yeah, it's like, that would allow you to finish them off. Let's see, this guy here? Yeah, execution. It's the boy, yes. How was your weekend, dude? Hopefully, the game's a little bit louder. Let me know. How to get these right. So I'm playing this on the new PS Plus Premium. So it is streaming. How the PS3 streaming works is literally done with a server. Yes! And when you go to play, oh man, they basically spin up a PlayStation 3 server. You play from that. Like a server farm.
You are a mere mortal. Nothing more. Nothing
Dog went missing. Oh no, dude. I'm sorry. Pull for days. I found him yesterday. I'm glad. From Thursday and I wasn't around. Oh. I'm glad he was found. Oh, that's strange you weren't told though. It sucks. Maybe they're just trying to save you from feeling bad. What kind of dog is it? That can be tough on people. Alright, any other goodies here? Yeah, so this one came out 2013. It's a prequel. It's like 6 months after he accidentally killed his wife and daughter. So, you know, he hasn't been through being a god yet. He's still in the servitude of not Hades, I always say Hades, Ares. So, yeah. Wait, did it tell me how to get up there and I didn't listen? No, it's just a bit. Yeah, this was still done by Sony Santa Monica, but it feels very different. In a good way and in a weird way. You can now, like, pick up items off the ground. The engine's a little bit different. They were definitely experimenting.
He is infected.
Felt like the swan song for the PlayStation 3. I'm busy trying to finish rewriting the story I was working on. Nice, dude. Good luck with that. He's a chihuahua. Oh, he's worth a lot. Yeah, I bet. Oh. I think chihuahuas get like a bad rap, but I always say there's no such thing as a bad dog. It's bad owners, you know. So when people think of chihuahuas, they think of like little yippy territorial little things, but not every dog is like that. Yeah, he definitely would be worth a lot. Who ended up finding him? I've seen that happen a lot with cats and dogs, and sadly what happens is a little family will find them, like a little boy or a girl, and they'll want to keep it, and they'll kind of keep it knowing that somebody's looking for that kind of thing. It can be fucked up.
You will see how we treat oathbreakers here.
There we go. Actually pick up weapons off the ground, as crazy as it is. And if you don't have a weapon, you can punch the shit out of things. That's why you have now got the O button that does physical attacks. But if you have a weapon from the ground, you can pick up shields and everything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So each of the Furies have their own little pets that we have to deal with. There's some nasty bitches. What do you think your favorite weapon would be in this one? Ooh. I know there's not as many iconic ones in this. I was saying you kind of pick stuff off the ground. That's a good question. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Alright. Deal with them. This guy's next.
It is time for you to meet your death.
What's your favorite weapon in Forbidden West, Megan? I think I ended up getting the Death. I think it was called the Death Bringer. It was a bow that was in the what was it called? The Colosseum or the Arena. It's pretty tough to get, but I liked it. It's like a legendary bow.
We will see how you fare against the Hecatoncheires.
The Hecatoncheires. Look at 8-armed. Oh, they're nasty. She's gonna wake him back up. She's already got that cut there as well. Wakey, wakey. This guy's bigger than the Titans. The Furies are basically like the goddesses of this is a great boss. Of vengeance. Nasty. Here we go. Deathbringer. Yeah, hey, there you go. Nice. Our guy in our apartment's connection's one of the gangs. Here. There's a whole lot going on with Irish gangs. Wannabe mafia. Looking to breed him since he got him, so that's why he helped. Ooh. That sounds a bit dodgy. Sounds like he helped on purpose. Maybe he was the one to take him. You never know. Try to go a little more realistic with this one. Where am I? Some of these big boys take up so much camera room you can't see nothing. Yes. Alright. Grapple. And QTs, which are very spicy in this one. Stabby, stabby. Boom! Turn the whole platform. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Getting a little bit of slowdown. Yeah, I got fiber internet, so... And this is PS5, so... If there's ever, like, slowdown or whatever, but it's on their side. But we're testing it out, you know, we gotta test it out. Has to be done, bio. Don't yell at me, you ugly motherfucker! One of the tusks down. This is only a small part of this beast. There you go. The red grapple. Yes. Yeah, I like what they do with the QT. Tear his fucking head off. Kratos almost gets stronger every game, even though some of them are prequels. You're like, hey?
You cannot defeat us!
Nice. They really do know how to start off bosses. Alright, whee! We got some obligatory sliding sections. Mario would be proud. All the while trying to avoid this big bad bastard. Dude, they barely give you any time to react there. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is my first really attempt at the streaming PS Plus premium stuff. The way, yeah, cause it grabs it from a server, there's gonna be a little bit of latency, but it's non-existent. But we had a little bit of slowdown there. We'll see how that goes. It might have just been frame rate stuff. But how it works is if you go away from the game, if you pause to go to the bathroom and cook some food or whatever, you've got a good few minutes, but it will shut the game down. So, yeah, because they do this to create priority with the servers. It's kind of silly, nonsensical stuff. You know, if you're playing a game, you're playing a game. Let's not, you know, put you in a queue system. But it is what it is. Yeah, so just make sure and save whatever you're doing. Now, this is only for the PS3 stuff. PS4 is download, and then the PS1, PS2 stuff is also download. And some of the newer PS1 stuff is actually like done with a new emulator that allows you to do save states, a pause and rewind if you make a mistake, kind of things like that. And obviously, you know, fucking huge upgrade in resolution, probably going from like 240p all the way up to 1080, maybe even 4K, better frame rate. And then also you're going to have the beautiful thing we all love, trophies. Trophies for PS1 games. Pretty cool. There's a small selection right now, but they're getting there. And yeah, things are only going to get better and better. Keep the competition going. People do see the similarities between the Game Pass but like, in all actuality, it was Sony that kind of started it with PS Now, so I don't know. Even Netflix got in on it back in the day, and then they kind of shited the bed. They used to do rentals, DVD rentals and game rentals. Netflix did. That failed. They almost went out of business. And then came back as a subscription service. It's kind of mad. Alright. He's a hippie. I'm so glad you got your dog back. That's all that matters. You never know with people, right? You gotta deal with gangs.
My sisters are too kind to you.
You gotta write a book about your life. Sisters are doing it for themselves. You played this one before, I think. Remember it? No, I never played this one. Never played it. Me playing these God of War games on the channel is actually, besides God of War 2018, it would be the first time me playing any of them on the channel. Straight up, like, for the original trilogy, you know, that was PS2. The last time I played all those was on PS2, you know? So I was definitely very rusty there, and mostly just giving out about QTs, so, you know, reaction times are definitely a lot slower. And then the spin-off games, Jesus, yeah, that's like PSP. That's the last time I played those. I still think Ghost of Sparta is one of my favorites of all the games. God of War 3 is just a beautiful spectacle. It's the closest thing you're going to get to be a movie and a game mixed together. It's amazing. And that remaster just brings it so much nicer. There's a little bit of slowdown too. So yeah, I'm going to be a little bit critical of this one in terms of performance, because we're just going to see how things go, you know, like, you're not going to get better internet right now. So the only thing that could be holding it back would be itself, you know. It's the only thing. Because there's a good few PS3 games I want to play. The new PS Now service, or PS Plus Premium, it doesn't have its own wish list. Like, PS Now had its own wish list, and I freaking love that thing, because it allowed me to basically create a lovely little list of games I wanted to play and show off on the channel. So yeah, you can grapple and then fight someone else with the other blade. It's cleverly done. They really tried to experiment with stuff that maybe they were bored of developing the original trilogy, you know? Double kill! This one has some interesting magic in it as well. That was cool. The magic in this one kind of relates to the elements and representative of each god, because this is before he really got pissed off with everything. So you've got, like, what is it, like Ares, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, and each one of them adds like an element to his Blades of Chaos, that old chestnut, but it also gives you a little power as well, with Poseidon allowing you to breathe underwater. It's a clever idea for sure. The sparkles, yeah, they did. I feel like it was a whole different engine with this one. Like, this would have been early Kratos, you know. No Blades of Athena or Blades of Exile here. Yeah, maybe thinking of something. No, you're all good. You're all good. Are you any of you guys thinking of picking up Stray tomorrow? If you get the PS Plus Premium, you can pretty much play Stray for free. Prisoner's Oat Stone. So these Oat Stones are important. Look what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a big fucking, what is it, like 500? No, what is it? A liter bottle of Boost. Jesus. I stuck that bitch in the freezer. I wish I could jump into the freezer, but can't do that. Only dead bodies. Yeah, if I can do like a 2-hour stream, I'll be happy. Because that's all that's in me. There's just no airflow at all outside. It's crazy. I wait a little bit later to see would the sun burn off, but it really only begins to remotely start to cool off till like 10 PM or whatever. Sheesh. Anyway. That'll be fun. So if you don't know what Stray is, it's this really cute little cyberpunk game that you play as a kitty. And it seems to be like one of the last living creatures. It's a little messenger cat living in a robot future, but all the robots have taken over from humans, so it still has all the pitfalls of society we have now, like homelessness and prejudices and things like that, but you're just a little kitty knocking stuff over, and it's going to be awesome. Lovely little chilled thing. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, so what I did was, I think whatever you have left on your normal PS Plus, they'll allow you to upgrade for a small fee, and I think mine was up at the end of August. So it cost me like €7 to just up it to the full premium. So that's what I'll do. But then from then on, I really just want to do it monthly. It's something I've always done. I prefer monthly. I'm not a big fan of letting things auto-renew. I do it out of habit more than anything. I'm like, oh, forgot, you know.
I will not indulge you as my sisters do.
Yeah, this one, we went from the Sisters of Fate. Now we have the Furies. Furies are they're old machinations, not living or dead. Closer to beings from the Underworld. Pretty much goddesses of vengeance. That's why they are so very otherworldly. Whee! And we get to move around in here like this. Oh my! So this big bastard, the Furies have taken over him. But he was like an ancient titan, a brute he was known as. And he betrayed Zeus. Zeus being Zeus. He basically fed him to the lions, to the Furies. Get out of here, punk! That's right. Swing, bada bada bada, swing. Alright. Bada da 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 da. Whee! Making gravity your bitch. Try stray more watching it. Okay, no worries. What have you been playing yourself? Ooh, you cheeky bugger. Get over here. Think you guys will use the PlayStation Stars reward program? I almost thought it said PlayStation All Stars, which is a really cool Smash ripoff for all the PlayStation fans. Still feels a little bit loud to me. I don't want to be screaming either. Oh, this makes a whole lot of difference. Look at that, look at this. Maybe my shit's just loud. Is my shit loud? Who knows? I usually leave it at 60, it's good, but anyway. Keep auto-renew on. I know, I end up putting that thing a day early because exactly auto-renew. Okay. I don't know how to turn it off. No worries, no worries. He's gotta squash it. Should just be in account settings, subscriptions. Xbox used to make it very hard. You have to go on the Microsoft website, but it's better these days. What the fuck just happened there? Nice. That's more like it. You get your rage meter. Start doing more damage. Genuinely kicking ass. I think in terms of the most difficult, I have to say God of War 2. The game almost felt obtuse at times. And the most well balanced says Ghost of Sparta. Ghost of Sparta. Whee! The green is a bit much. Kratos made sure to wear his underpants today. Grapple crank. Oh yeah, this shit. You do this in the middle of fights. Nice. Yeah, the only other games that I might have missed or might miss would be the kind of tie-in games that wasn't really games at all. There was one called Call of the Wild. It was a small little story, more like a text adventure, surrounding Atreus. A little bit before God of War 2018 came out, but didn't, you know, it didn't like explain how he goes from the Greek mythos to Norse. I don't think we'll ever really find that out. It would be nice though. We'll see. Maybe Ragnarok might explain it. I'd like to see him just floating in the middle of a, you know, like a nexus, a black hole or something. I don't know, something like that, right? Some kind of abyss between worlds. Rock my dog, yeah. Oh, no worries. Enjoy it, enjoy it. Oh. Cute. Little chihuahua. I'm so badly in need of a puppy, it's crazy. If I'd pick one, I'd probably go for the old classic, like beagle or sausage dog, a Dachshund. We got like a much more responsive dodge. We have a sprint with the whole thing in motion. Quiet it gets, huh? Oh, our first Cyclops. It's funny, that's the funny thing about God of War, right? I love this series, and the enemies become extremely iconic, you know? The Minotaurus, the Cyclops, the Cerberus, all them goodies. But here's the thing, when you keep bringing back iconic enemies, but then not introduce too many new ones, it becomes this thing where it ends up lacking a certain enemy variety. That's something I'll say, for sure. But because you get so many iconic bosses and that, you don't really mind that much, you know? Every time they do it, it's like a tribute. Oh, I shouldn't have done it this side. Yes. Smack-a-doo. Dude, he kills them just by walking into them. Yeah, but I've been having a lot of nice little, like, shaved ice treats lately just to cool down. They're super nice. But yeah, ice cream and desserts and little pop-up stalls. Very popular in Ireland. Fuck. Hell yeah. That's how we do things around here. Let me see. I wonder how you know if you still have the sword on you. You don't really, huh? You don't really. This guy's so many arms, and each one of them be turned to a nasty little plaything for the Furies. They really went above and beyond with the Greek mythos. Every little part of it. I think most people, like, probably just played God of War 3 and then moved on to 2018. And that's cool too. It's all good. I don't gatekeep anything. They give the game away for free. It's the best of the trilogy. Damn it, sir. It's a ladder. It's not gonna hurt you. Ladders in video games. Oh my god. You've either got this thing where you can't jump onto it. You have to start at the beginning or else it won't load the animation. Or you can do it and then sometimes you can't slide down them. I'm telling you. Ladders in video games have gone through a hell of a story. For good or for bad. But they'll never disappear, that's for sure. Did I miss that push? Oh yeah, I did.
Glory be to Olympus! I am free!
Good luck with that.
Gods give me strength!
Well, round 2. We killed one of you nasty fuckers, we can do it again. Nice. That's one way to make an entrance. We don't need to find the key to the door. We are the door. We are the door, we are the door, we are the door. Hi, bitch. Sheesh. I'm okay. So, TwitchCon EU is slowly but surely wrapping up. Very, very cool. I hope one day to go. We'll get to that point. It'd be awesome to do all that kind of stuff. Oh. Yeah, cheeky minge. I think because it's the first, like, TwitchCon back from all the pandemic stuff, people have been really giving it their all. People flying in from all around the world, which is really cool to see. I mean, say what you want about, you you know, maybe some of Twitch's choices, and you know, maybe some sort of biases with certain things. I think that happens with all corporations, sadly. Doesn't excuse it, but it's unfortunately part and partial the way things are going. YouTube's no different. Come on, what you got, huh? Ooh, you nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, you cheeky thing that was able to hit me mid-air. You can't have that. You can see that they definitely tried to be a little more interactive with the bosses and that. Now this one's just still kind of the first boss over the course of time, you know. Let's go! Oh my god, my health! Holy shit! When did that happen? Those little bastards never dropped a shaggin' bit of health. Where's my shaggin' health? Uh-oh. Jump! We are so far. I think that's a death. I can't see. Where am I? Aye. I think we got blessed be right there. Look at that blood. Ugh. Bonk. Nice. No health that time. Upgrade to the Blade of Chaos. You gotta tell me twice. Yeah, you can see they definitely took some liberties with the upgrade stuff here in this one. Unlock the parry. Yeah, baby. Yeah. 3,000. Okay. Alright, the Gorgon Eyes and the Phoenix Feathers are back. We missed the old bloody stuff. Alright. Let's get a little power in our punch. Oh, bitch. What you waiting on, huh? You gonna spread some of those nasties? Yeah. Now we have our parry. Gotta get the claw that's hanging on. Not today. There's a bit of health. Come on, you bastard. Let's finish this. Kratos! Banner! Yes! Got him right where you want him, Kratos. Finish him! Damn. Backbreaker. Kratos would be a good wrestler. He's got arms on top of arms. Bonk. Hell yeah. I really want to go back and play the other Prince of Persia's. I was on the Two Thrones, and I got put off it because I was right at the end of the Warrior Within, and I corrupted my own save. My own stupidity. But the Two Thrones is awesome, and then there's still like the Forgotten Sands and just the 2008 Prince of Persia. But I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping by now we'd have the Sands of Time remake. Like, you know, I'm not that smart of a person. You know, when I'm doing these series or a marathon, it's usually to coincide with either the release of a new entry in a series or a remake or whatever, you know? Because it allows me to touch base with a series and remember what I love about it. It allows me to put that series on the channel and to enjoy it with you guys, you know? So there's always good multiple reasons. It's nice. I like it. It's a refresher. But, yeah, if they're gonna keep pushing things back and all that good stuff, it makes it a little bit tougher to plan for that sort of thing. Like, I might even play some of the Dead Space games before January when Dead Space Remakes comes out, because I'll take any excuse to play those games. They're just so much fun. Hello, Val. Hello. And hello, Bernie. Hello. Hey, Cyber. This game is good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I read that it's getting really hot. It is. Jesus, yeah, it is. I won't be able to stream for very long. I was very late today as well. That's so tough. Like, I still don't think it's as hot as you guys get it, like, you know, or in the US and Texas. It's just a different heat, and we're just not ready for it. That's the way I look at it, you know. We're not prepared for this kind of stuff. We never were. We don't do AC inside. We don't really fuck with much at all. This infected hand of the Aegean. That's her name. I wonder how you say that. It's Megara. I don't know. One of the Furies. I'll have to fight them all eventually. Any goodies over here? Yeah, this one's has definitely got a few liberties with the old camera for sure. And we did that. Oh, we're this way. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe.
Meet your end.
Now, usually I just put on the fan, you know, but no, not when I'm streaming. I don't want to do that to you guys. Into the grinder. Yeah, so this one came out right on the end of the PS3 cycle. During the year of, you know, The Last of Us, Bioshock Infinite. Lots of great fucking games. So this one kind of got lost a little bit, you know. I don't think many people played it. And those who did, if you were to ask them what happened in the story, they probably wouldn't tell you. They remember it more because it's known for being the only God of War with a multiplayer. And the multiplayer is still good. I don't know if it's still active. I don't know. It was good. Multiplayer was cool. You didn't play as Kratos. You played as these random Spartan warriors. And you would choose a god as your representative, you know, and that would change your loadout and all that. It was basically just beating the crap out of each other. But they would have some of these awesome, like, I remember there being titans. There was these titans that were on the battlefield with you, you know, but they're huge. And what you could do is you could lead the other players into it, and the titan would start beating the crap out of them. It was kind of cool. It was, you know, it was fine. It was an interesting idea. I don't think it was as good as, like, Last of Us Factions or anything like that. But, I mean, a lot of games that tacked on multiplayer, I end up actually having a bit of fun with it, you know? Whew. Like, I really enjoyed the Assassin's Creed multiplayer. It's kind of like hide and seek. You know, like, everyone loves their prop hunt from Gmod stuff and all that. It's kind of like that. You could turn into NPCs and hide in plain sight and things like that. Cool. This one is like a prequel. Takes place before all the others. Even Chains of Olympus. So it goes Ascension, Chains of Olympus, God of War 1, and Ghost of Sparta, God of War 2, 3, and then 2018. I was trying to play them in the right order, but PS Plus had kind of shut down. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, like, it's hard to play them in chronological order because the games, there's so much quality of life and better controls and better graphics and everything as the series goes on, you know. So yeah, you don't want to go like, you don't want to go back to God of War 1 or 2 once you've got them out of the way, because they're a little bit slower and stiffer. Houses are built to keep heat. Yeah, they are for sure. All that concrete, right? They were saying, like, if only we would paint them with, like, reflective stuff. But I think there was like a skyscraper or a big building in one of the European countries, and it was basically almost completely made out of glass, and it was so bad that the sun would reflect off it, and it was melting people's cars. Like, fuck. So they had to, like, change that. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, it just gets a little bit hotter every year, so I really do think they should focus a lot. Like, certain buildings will have AC in it, you know, but it's all got to do with the company or whoever built it. And then it's just mostly cars. So you'll have people who's like, you're like running from outdoors from car to car almost, you know. I wish someone would come along and make, like, those silent fans, but make them cost effective, because that shit, those tower fans and the silent fans, they're expensive as fuck. Some of them are like $200-300, and I know it's worth it for what you want to do with it, but it's a fucking fan. It's a fan. Put your fan art. No, it's all good. It's all good. You're too nice. I hope you're doing well. What I want to get Hasanabi. He has like crazy microphone controls where he's able to like eat some food. He's able to do all this kind of stuff. He has just perfect settings. I want to get his settings, you know. He'll be standing right in front of it because he chews gum all the time. But you don't hear any of it because he has the perfect like noise gate, you know. It'd be simple enough. Like you'd probably figure it out after a while, but that'd be nice, you know. You'd leave your fan on that way. Sometimes it depends on your noise gate settings on OBS and all that, and other times it really does come down to the microphone. You know, you're not going to be having world-class audio from a blue snowball, which is what I have. You get to the point. Why won't he jump? You dirty bitch, Kratos! You deserve that. God, why wouldn't he jump there? Wow. You are a dirty bitch. He was fine the whole way, and then in the end he was like, nope. So yeah, I am doing this with the PS Plus Premium stuff. This is being streamed from a PS3 server. Don't ask me how to do it exactly, but it is what it is. And there is a little bit of slowdown, but not so bad so far. Definitely not up in the... Yeah, he does that himself, huh? They're not up in the resolution, that's for sure. Going from God of War... There's that slowdown. God of War 3 Remaster to this. You can feel it for sure. We're gonna get sliced and diced again, huh? Go! Your boy Kratos. At this point, like, even putting the fan on is not gonna help much because you're just pushing around hot air. What you actually need is some kind of fucking circulation. We don't even do like ceiling fans. Not really. You'd have to be few and far between. You'd have to find those. Wonder if 2018's God of War would have been neat if that was co-op, where one could control the boy. Yeah, boy. Hey, yeah, you never know, dude. Like, that's what people want these days. They want good co-op. Like, people have been asking for Breath of the Wild 2, are we going to get a playable Zelda, you know? Princess Zelda? Will she use the Sheikah Slate? I know, we'll have to see. I think they should, you know? But they need to do it for the right reasons. I don't want them just try to be like, you know, progressive for progressive's sake. I want her to have a good story. Because, you know, Zelda, Princess Zelda, although she's pitted that way, is far from damsel in distress. She's badass. Nice. It's not God of War without a cheeky sex game.
Kratos? Oh, the gods have rewarded us. Glory to Eros. He has given us a champion. Come, champion. Show me your strength.
An illusion to hide the Furies.
Me.
Kratos. But when he does this kind of stuff this close to after murdering his wife and child, it comes off really poor taste. But I mean, it's a fucking video game. Who cares? At this point now, it's become a trope, a staple of the series.
They are nothing. Come with me and experience the greatest of pleasures.
It's like one of those opium dens. Ooh. He likes it rough. The Furies and their illusions.
I will take care of this.
3 goddesses of vengeance. Just the way we like it. We like it like that. No ceiling fans. Yeah, very, very rare. Very rare. You'd almost, at this point, have to request them while these places are being built, you know? Or if you're renovating. Yeah, we're just very cold country, you know? And even in this record heat wave, it still is, it'll be all over within the end of this week or next week or something, you know? And this is probably our summer, you know? So it's nice, but yeah, we're not equipped for it. We complain when we've good weather and we complain when we've bad weather. Yeah, I was just talking about TwitchCon there in Amsterdam. Have you guys ever gone to any conventions? It's pretty rare here in Ireland. We have the odd little MCM, little Comic-Con the last couple of years. I was there, but it's pretty small.
You have caused me pain for the last time, Spartan.
Uh-oh. Nasty. Really is like scarabs. That's some nasty shit. We have full control. Let's go, you bitch. Let's go. You build up your rage meter. Start doing more damage. All the goodies. Oh, that slowed down. Look at that camera shot, though. Come on, you bastards. Alright, come on. Quit stalling the camera. Nom noms. We still have our sword left, I wonder. Probably not. Trying to fight these on this nasty little tentacle. Dirty nasty. It's gonna eat us whole. That'll eat your whole. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, awkward angles. Yeah, they really take some liberties, don't they, huh? I can't help it. Turn into a tiny little ant. God of ants. Oh, you miserable little shit. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Down. There you go. There you go, bitch. Use this guy to our advantage. Murder, murder. Go! Use his own fucking beast to fight him. There she is, biting the hand that feeds you. Yeah, that must be painful as a motherfucker. Alright. Let's go! Our true enemy. Oh yeah, we're back at the... Yeah, hell yeah. Come on, bitch. Fuck yeah. Dude, I have like this volume at like 40%. Can you imagine it 100%? Sheesh. The first of the Furies.
Focusing only on the task ahead, Kratos
There's a lot
struggled to remember
of big
the
name
weeks
voice
prior
actors
to
in
his
this.
imprisonment.
Not necessarily like Rip
To
Torn
the
and all
time
that.
when he set out to break his bond with Ares, the god
We have like
of
Troy
war.
Baker, big names in video games. And Jennifer Hale, Femme Shep from Mass Effect. Yeah. Yeah, they do have fucked up mouths. What the hell? 3 weeks earlier.
Your mind is troubled, but your skills are still without equal.
That's Troy Baker.
Do you have business with me?
I do, but this is not the manner to discuss it.
Oh,
I
coach.
see no other way.
You have no reason to trust me, Spartan. I only ask that you try.
Oh, it's so fucked up. Keep showing him visions and nightmares of his family that he murdered the piss out of.
Your thoughts are not your own, but I can help you.
Lysandra.
I believe these belong to you.
This guy is, I think he's like Ares' son or something like that. That's why he recognized the ring.
Use these items to still your mind, Kratos. Do not let illusion deceive you.
How is Ark treating you, Val? That map is something else. I heard they might be trying to fix the alphas, but I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Have the visions ceased?
I lost so many
I see only you.
dinos.
Good. You will need this skill for the path ahead.
What's your favorite
What
dino?
path is that?
Mine is the Spinosaurus. I like it.
The path of freedom, Kratos.
I never really liked them that much in like movies.
Freedom.
And things like that.
Freedom. Freedom from the Furies who relentlessly
Once I found
hunt
him
you
in
the
Ark,
name
I
of
was like,
Ares.
holy
And
shit.
ultimately, freedom from your bond to the God of War himself.
Yes.
Break an oath with a god. Of all the minds in question, mine is not the one to worry about.
You waver from sound mind to illusion in the beat of a heart. Is that any life for a great warrior? The Furies are near. They cannot
So
know
many
I
alphas.
speak
Yeah,
with you.
Jesus.
I will draw them away.
I love the otters as well.
The
Like
truth waits for you in
I
Delphi,
love all the cute
Kratos.
ones. The Jerboas,
Seek the Oracle.
little Shinehorns, lost treasures. The spoils of war. That is a tough one. I think I find something I like about each dino. Besides the nasty ones. I've been having a lot of run-ins with the honey badgers. I can't remember their names. Holvias or something. Basically, they bury underground, and you just be minding your business, and they can take you off your mount, even your flying mount. Some scary bastards. Yeah. Trying to think what else. There's that little guy who steals your stuff. He runs off and steals something out of your inventory. You like the Amargasaurus from the other map. Is that a new one? Is that a new dino? I mightn't have seen him yet. Ooh. Unless... That's hardly that crazy, that Spino one from the Lost Isle, was it? Mammoth. Helicotherium. Oh, the guy who throws the poop. Yeah, he's goofy. I like his stripes a lot. My favorite flyer is the Griffin, even though it's mythical. Outside the Griffin, I like just a straight up Pterodon are nice too. I can't fuck with the dragons, the wyverns. I can't fly them at all, so I've stayed clear of them. Most time what happens is I try and land and I fall off the edge. this one? The club. So it's a club, a sword, and then there's like a shield. Interesting take on the weapon. Yeah, the kangaroo, yes. Hell yes. Oh, the little frogs, they're funny. The skunks. Oh, you insist it's mud. Okay, no, you might be right. You might be right. Help! They crack me up because they're mostly just kind of docile, but Jesus, don't want to piss them off. That's for sure. I try and get like one of each. I've been trying to get a Tropio lately, which is the flyer with the cool beak, and you can put turrets on his back. And he is a son of a bitch. So he can rip you off your flying mount while you're midair, and then you have to struggle to get out of his beak, which basically means punching the piss out of him. But then you fall from the sky, so you're like, holy shit! It's kind of fun. And then the only way to tame him is that you have to get like a chain bola, and once you do that, then you have to run up to him and feed him that way. Because I tried to knock him unconscious and you can't do anything, he just gets eaten. Speaking of mammoths, good old mammoths. Because of the amount of alphas, it's really hard to tame things because they die so fast. Like I was trying to tame a whole lot of otters for people because of the scarves, you know. They help you in the cold. But for the otters, you have to tame them passively, so you, ow, put me down, Jimbo. Yeah. You have to, like, feed them dead fish. But on this map, you've got alphas coming off the cliffs and everything. You can really ruin a tame super fast. I like the UD Tyrannus as well. That thing is, like, savagery. That's basically like the... It's like a furry Carno or a furry Velociraptor, but he has like a special. He has a special yell that scares off all of the different dinos. He puts the fear in them. It can be kind of crazy because what happens is you'll end up flying off into water or something, huh? Nice. You want some elephant brains? The Juggernaut kill. Alright. Open-minded. Oh, so many great dinosaurs, though. Some of the newer ones, like the vampire bat, I haven't fucked with him yet. Bitch! Get the right around this guy, but we got nobody to kill. Best thing to do is run into the wall. What's funny is I usually don't mess around with the more iconic dinos. I don't really bother with the raptors or the T-Rexes. Once I have a Spino, I like the Spino better than the T-Rex. The unique thing about the Spinosaurus is if you get near any water source, even like a puddle, it gets 20%, 25% damage in boost, movement speed, and heal as well. It's pretty nice. But obviously you have to be near water. Then it has like a 30-second boost or whatever. You gotta be careful. But yeah, it's Spino can rip through a T-Rex pretty fast. And the gotchas, have you got any of the gotchas? Cute little trolls. They're like those trolls from the 90s. Like little slot machines. You want to try riding a mammoth? Yeah, they're so pretty. A griffin, yeah, hell yeah. What I like about the griffin is you shoot on its back, you don't need a saddle, and it has like 360-degree flying, so you can kind of sit there and move all the way around, and they have a cool dive move as well. But in terms of picking things up, that's where they fail miserably. Like, an RG is still the best for picking things up. The griffin can just pick up the tiniest of small things, that's about it. But, yeah, I love it. And two people can sit on it as well. But as I found out recently, the person sitting on the griffin with you is completely open to getting destroyed by dinos. You have to be super careful. I found out that the hard way, because you're pretty much invulnerable on the back of a flyer unless you're taken off or whatever. It's cool finding out the different ways to tame. I haven't done any of the real difficult tames, like the one that you have to kill other dinos. The Fjord Hawk, I did that one. That one's okay. There's one where you have to basically take on a little trip with you. He's like, yay, what are we doing today? You gotta murder a whole lot of things. There's a lot of tough ones. Yeah, the new vampire bat, you basically have to let him attack you and suck your blood. Good times. But then he gives you little blood bags that you can use to make special taming elixirs. And he's kind of mad, that guy, and he hangs upside down. He's kind of mad. It's an awesome game. I can't wait to see what to do with Arc 2. It's gonna be cheesy as hell, but it might be good cheese, you know. With Vin Diesel. I'm Vin Diesel. Alright, where else can we take this boy? I think that's as far as she goes. Sure be it. So our first little run in with the juggernauts. Little elephant soldiers. Elephant juice. Elephant juice for everybody. The huge birds. Which one are those? The Quetzal, is that it? No, or is it the Tapayapa? The Tapayara. They both have kind of like crazy big wings. Quetzal is like that one's like a transport vehicle, and the Tapajara has like a huge sail on its head. That one's cool as well. A lot of those they're a little bit slower, but they're meant kind of as transport tools. I think the Quetzal pretty much carries nearly everything in the game besides a dragon. Dragon pick up pretty much everything. I like Terrazinos as well, little chicken demons. I like those a lot. They're really good. I like taming one of each harvester, so I have, you know, I can go out farming and kind of listen to music or watch a movie and just chill. The Ankylosaurus and the Doedicurus. The Doedicurus. He's absolutely ridiculous. But he's fun. But they keep changing things up. Like if you go on the wiki, the Dodo decks and all that, they change everything up. So a lot of the dinos used to be better at harvesting other materials, and now they're just fucking really messed with it. Nowadays it's like, oh, the chainsaw is your best bet. So it kind of takes away the fun, because with dino harvesting, unless you fuck up and the dinosaur gets killed, you're having the most fun. You don't have, you know, you don't have to renew it. But if you use a chainsaw or a pick and all that kind of stuff, they need to be repaired and fixed and all that. So dino harvesting is fun. Yeah, and I think because of the alphas, this map, the Fjordor, has to be one of the most dangerous maps for like underwater. Oh my god, I've lost so many dinos because you've got that crazy alpha spawn that's on land but now underwater and you've nowhere to go. So at one point I think I had 27 sharks coming after me, and 3 or 4 of those was alphas. I just kited them all around because sharks have one of the worst aggro ranges ever. Like if they see you, if you're in their fucking peripheral vision, that's it. They will make a beeline towards you. That's been really tough. I've lost many sharks. I've lost a Spino. I took a Spino out there to do some killing, and he got jellyfished, and I had to watch him be murdered by an alpha shark while he was shocked with a jellyfish. Because once you get hit by a jellyfish, you're knocked off and you're vulnerable to death, and any of your tames are as well. The only thing that doesn't get shocked, as far as I remember, is like the Basilosaurus, which is a cute little orca whale thing that has a blowhole, and yeah, they're cool. So I've kind of been rocking one of those now because I'm just sick of losing tames underwater. It's kind of taking the fun out of going underwater, which I usually love. And obviously you've got like alpha sharks, alpha squids, and there's another alpha as well. So yeah, underwater really is, it's probably the hardest map I've done. I've only done like 3 maps. I did like Ragnarok, I think I did Crystal Isles, so maybe that's 4, then Lost Isle, and then now Fjordor. And I think I own some of the DLC, but I haven't tried any of them yet. But I hear like Aberration is insane, Extinction is insane. So yeah, kind of after Fjordor, I feel like I could take on any map because it has been rough. And I think it was a community-based map, so they've kind of let them do whatever they want, which is kind of cool. It's allowed them to do like different biomes. It's a clever idea, but I don't know if it all executes very well in Ark, sadly, because good old Ark, everything is a load screen. I hate going in the water. Yeah, it's some scary stuff. It's scary, for sure. Holy hell. Let's see. I like the way they maneuver, easy to feed. Cool. Okay, okay, nice. You love flying wyverns. I love the... Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. I think I just need to, like, pick a day and just really get friendly with wyverns. Because the only time I've ever had them, I'm not going to lie, I was nice enough to be given an egg. I didn't have to... That's the problem, I think. See, you got to go through the brutalness of having to get a wyvern egg and raise it from... You know, go through all that trial by fire shit, and then you really kind of respect them. But I can't land them. I'm a really bad driver. And then, like, you know, I don't have the best PC, so my settings are all pretty low. So I tend to get to the place I'm going before it renders in. So it's always a surprise. It's always a surprise. So yeah, I'm bad. So you like the lightning ones? Cool. I did try the blood wyvern. I don't think they're on Fjordor, but they are really cool. Just think of like the poison wyvern, except you're like sucking the blood out of stuff, and you're like spitting blood. Really cool, without all the nastiness of the poison wyvern killing you and your friends by accident. Like, thanks. That's the only problem with the dragons, the wyverns, is they're so much fun, but oh my god, do not get off them, or else you will die. You will die! Alright, let's see. Where the hell are we going here? What am I missing? Just gushing about Ark right now. I think it's one of my favorite survival games. I've played a good few of them, and most of them are more grounded in reality. So it's always about you versus the, you know, like the forces of nature. You're always going against that kind of stuff. Your own immortality. But, with Ark, you know... What the hell is making that noise? What the hell was that? With Ark, it's you know, everything you love about a good survival game, and then throw in, you know, dinosaurs and building and all that. Didn't this used to go up here? Maybe that's where we brought it. What the hell was that noise? Sounds like something was clipping through. We're banging on a door. Any of these open? Some of these doors look like they open. Where we go? Look how fast we go as well. I do appreciate the little quality of life stuff. Over here. Holy shit. How far does this go? Just to there. Right. Maybe it is here and I just didn't have a position very well. So many dinos. And there's nothing more beautiful when you get that good rifle. It just makes taming dinos so fun. Up here. Can you climb up there, boy? No. Why not? Can be a bit weird with the... No? God damn it. Yeah, the blood one, they're super cool. Holy shit. I was actually surprised they didn't... Maybe there is. Maybe they are in the map somewhere, because I don't think I've discovered all the little hidden biomes and all that. Hey, Evil Assassin, how's it going, dude? I love the bad clipping through the ground. Yeah, right, yeah. It's always the way. PS3. Eat your heart out. Eat your heart. Yeah. I'm back. Welcome back, Lacuna. How did it go, dude? Shit. It's hotter than a budgie on a stick. Can we break this? Good God! Clip me up, clip me down, clip my feet back on the ground. There it is. Fucking blind as a bat. Son of a... Yeah, apparently there's some other little biomes. They're all like representations of the like the 9 realms of the Norse mythos. Tell you, there is so much Norse stuff. It's crazy. It's everywhere. It's not Wabbit season. It's Norse season. Between Assassin's Creed Valhalla and God of War and Ark and fuck me, it's everywhere. Norse. It's nice. We're getting a lot of samurai games as well. So I'm out here hoping that we can get an Assassin's Creed. Feudal Japan. Speaking of bad angles. Yeah, baby. So we killed the first Fury. Fury. That's a cool emote. I'm back from beach walk ice cream. It was mad. Didn't get to stay long, but I'm gonna try to work a store. Damn, you got to. Do you live close to a beach, dude? Holy shit. You lucky. What would you say is like some of the nicest beaches in Ireland? Like Ireland's some of like one of the beaches off in Mayo. I think is like one of the top 10 beaches in the world. Apparently, I don't know who made that list, but there you go. I wouldn't say we're that known for our beaches. Because a lot of them are very rocky, you know. But you know, most of the big beaches around the world are usually man-made.
For those who seek the truth, the heat of Ares' fire has no burn.
When you get those golden showers, a lot of them have been, you know, made by humans or at least modified in some way, you know, cleared away debris and stones, all that stuff. Alright, our first magical power. Fire. The Rage of Ares. And our first satire as well. Satire. See ya, bitch. No, bitch. My boy is slow with the block. Can't have that. Bum ba da bum ba da bum bum. Damn. Can I get a block? Well, I'm going to test something here because like it said that I inspect power up. It said that I had unlocked the parry, and he ain't parrying, boy. Where is this? Spartan escape. Stay there. That's a healthy noise. Jesus. I swear it said something about parrying. Purian charge, Purian ram. The fire of Hades. Not as nice as the screens we're used to. Norse and Greek stuff's everywhere. Definitely has influenced a lot. Yeah. Should have bought a Klondike bar with me. What would you do for a Klondike bar? I love how much Japanese samurai stuff we've gotten. Yeah, hell yeah. Versus evil have been to that. Yeah. Don't, but family do. We're out here while we're escaping the heat. Nice, nice. I hear that. Take me with you. Nice. 55, not bad. It's very different. It almost feels like a different team. I well believe it. It's still Sony Santa Monica though. There's a good lad. Unleash me magic. Fuck out of here. See, between games, you know, like, a lot of the team leaves. This is 2013, so this is 3 years after God of War 3. But that's usually how long a game takes to make. You never know. Combat changes differently between teams. You know, they probably worked on God of War 2018 for a long time. It's a whole new engine and everything. That could be a 5-year project. No doubt. $33, 34 degrees, yeah. They're saying one place is 43, which is insane. Start fucking... It's getting so bad now that they're pouring, like, going through and pouring water on all the roads to stop them melting. Even though they're, like, not new tarmac at them, you know? Yeah, once you get into the buildings, it becomes like a fucking hotbox, you know? Without the farts. Damn. Not an ounce. Oh, the javelin's gone? I just had the javelin. That's why I got smacked around. Pressing the javelin button, but apparently the javelin's gone. A bitch. So this. Oh. Flippity doo da, flippity dee. These sons of bitches up there, we gotta kill them. Tiffany's own fella. Come on, camera, be nice. Be kind, rewind. Let me get up there and murder those bastards. Every combo I get. Give me that, my frames. Boy. We go from his latest adventure to his first. Come here. Yes. Off with your legs. Now there's an execution. There we go. Bop, bop. Damn, your ice cream will be melted before you get to eat it. For sure. Hello? That was weird. Awkward pause. Yeah, I'm not sure if the weapons you pick up break. I can't remember what way that was. Keep them organized. The quicker we get those, the better. So we're back to 5. Went from 5 to 6 to 3. Every time it's a new count. Yeah, ice cream enthusiast. But you know what's funny though? There's like this crazy little race going on right now between all these places to do the best or the cheapest ice cream, you know? Because over here we do the 99, which, you know, it got its name from costing 99 cents, you know? That was a long time ago. Nowadays it's closer to like €3 or whatever. It's basically just good old-fashioned ice cream, simple waffle, and then a Cadbury's flake sticking out of it. But inflation be a bitch and all that. But there's one place, I think it was in Mayo, that I've actually decided to go back and have it cost 99 cents. Who the fuck was that? Good old. This is like on PS5, but we got PS3 pop-ups. You gotta love it. Yeah, they said like they don't make any money on it. It's just like a gimmick. Now, why did he have to grab there and not there? Who knows? Yeah, when 99s are not 99 cents. Yep. Yep. Closer to fucking €3 now these days. There's definitely a bit of a Irish fucking dynasty at this point. And all the fancy waffles out there, your waffle cones and everything, and the ones they use with the 99s are the most basic bitch kind of stuff. But we love them. There's also these things, they're kind of like homemade ice cream sandwiches. You get 2 of those thin wafers, and you just get a pint of ice cream, and you just slice it with a knife. Put it there, and it's like a little ice cream sandwich. And they used to sell those in the store. You'd ask how much you wanted, and they would cut it in the store for you. It was mad. And put little wafers on it. Nope. R1 all the way. Oh, that's what it was. You run out of javelins. Okay. I thought it broke. Maybe I'm confusing it with the spear. Let's save the health. Because you know I'm going to need a chocolate chip cookie dough. Hell yeah. You guys eat any cookie dough raw? I think that was like definitely a little American thing. I've only kind of seen it in a lot of the movies. See that little slowdown there? Isn't that a son of a bitch? People, you'd buy the cookie dough, and it would be in this like little tube. And it was meant for baking and slicing, where it'd be the perfect cookie shape, you know. And people would just eat it raw. I doubt it's that bad for you, you know. It's no different than, you know, licking the pancake batter or whatever. It's a childish shame. Childish shame. Did a little as a kid. Yeah. I mean, I think we all did it as a kid when you'd be making cakes or something, and you would you'd let go. You'd lick the spoon. Oh, you're such a little D-bag. Kratos, god of D-bags. Gotta be perfect. And Val, remember you were talking about those really yummy like Canadian bars, those little cake things. It was like Nanaiba bars or something like that. Nanaiba bars. I can't remember what it was exactly. I was mispronouncing it anyway. But it was so weird. I was just randomly watching a stream, and people like walked into the store and got those same bars. I'm like, what the hell? So it's a cool little coincidence. So yeah, they are very popular. Definitely a Canadian thing. Delphi's Castilian spring no longer reaches the town. This woman or child have died of thirst. I know, it looks like they might have fallen off the horse. Off the wagon. The Isle of Delphi. Not Belle Delphi, that's something else. You know what's funny? Like, she came along and did a lot of crazy, controversial shit. But it also just cracked open the doors for everything. I think like OnlyFans, all that stuff. People selling their farts, every bodily fluid. Yeah. It's funny how quick something goes from a stigma to the norm. All it takes is popularity, really. Trends, you know. They're gonna blow! Bad scarabs. So yeah, so far, like, there's no latency, so I'm kind of impressed with the stream. And there's a little bit of slowdown from time to time, but nowhere near as bad as it was on PS4. We'll see. But there's no denying that it has not upped the resolution at all, you know. So I wouldn't mind fucking around with Infamous again and seeing is it in the same thing, because you know they did, unless I read it somewhere and it wasn't researched properly, but they had said that they were gonna update the PS3 streaming to use the full power of the PS5. Bullshit. Let's use up the javelins we've got left. Roy Javelin. Janice Javelin. No? Anybody? Oh, there's... Oh, is that the fucking parry? Oh, man, they really changed it. I have to go... Get off me, you son of a bitch. Is it L1 and then square to parry? That's odd. No, that doesn't look right. Maybe it was just good timing. I don't know. I think the series might have peaked in God of War 3. For better, for worse. Let's see. Ragnarok has a lot to live up to. You know, a lot of people saying that he won't fight Odin. I think it's crazy. Like, he really does. He has to fight. He's going to be fighting, I'd say, like, I'd say 99% of the Norse gods that are left, you know? Like, this is Ragnarok. And by the time we got to God of War 3, they had realized, exactly with Ragnarok as well, that Kratos has left a lot on his dinner plate, you know, a lot of gods to kill. So, in parts of God of War 3, you know, when you're fighting, like, Helios and Hermes, it's a glorified cutscene a lot of the time, you know? You know, there's a bit of a fight, and Hermes are running after him, and then you have to fight him at the end, but they're glorified cutscenes. Very quickly done, you know? The same with Hera, like, she's Zeus's wife, you know? Goddess of childbirth and all living creatures. She dies in a cutscene, you know? Like, so, yeah, they realized they were running out of time. I think the same thing is going to happen in Ragnarok. You're going to have certain gods that really are just going to end up, you know, being killed by Freya or something like that. Just fodder. God fodder. They're like, alright, Kratos kinda killed that person, you know. And you don't blame them for that, but I think there's easily going to be one or two gods where you're like, God damn, they missed a great opportunity there. It is what it is. Hermes is the boots, right? Yeah, it really is. Yeah, right? Yeah. It was very fast. He was basically a platforming section, then stomp the yard. He basically ran around fast. It was over very fast, yeah. And then Helios was like a cutscene. The Titan actually hits him off his chariot, so Kratos didn't have to do anything. And when you go to fight him, you have like a whole like thing where you have to block his sunlight with your hand or whatever. I don't know. It was, yeah. For such an important part of the game, like when you have Helios's head, you're using that right up to the final fight. So it really did felt like he might have been done a disservice. I would have loved to have fought him on his chariot, you know? How cool would that be, you know? Maybe have Kratos, like, trying to direct the chariot so it doesn't crash, all the while fighting Helios or something like that. Because he did play a big part in a lot of the games as well, so when it got to that moment, I mean, he had an epic death, don't get me wrong. Watching him literally rip his head off, skin and all, you know? It's just fucking awesome. But the actual fight to get there just felt... I felt like maybe they were running out of time a little bit. And that's okay. Let me deal with these again. Blocking up the shop. Then I want to stop it here so I can climb up there. Not gonna be able to climb that though, are we? That's the one you want. Shoo up, shoo waddy waddy. And Poseidon just kinda happened. Oh, no, I think they did a good job with Poseidon. He was like the opening boss. It's always gonna be epic. But then you're also like, probably could have done more. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time here. Go! Kratos. Yeah! Kratos has a sprint now. It's a miracle. It took him fucking 75 years. How did he forget the sprint? You were fine. Yeah, I think you end up fighting his little... I suppose they're all connected to Poseidon, so it counts. But those little water horse things, that is known as like his It's like a horse mermaid thing. They're known as hippocampus. It's also the name of a part of the brain as well. Bitch. Yeah, that was nice. She got in some controversy because of a pretty taboo roleplay scene she did. Oh wait, hold on, what? Waffles are like €8. Yeah. Filled with ice cream flavor you're choosing. 2 scoop. Yeah, hell yeah. We got a place here called like Storm in a Teacup. Yeah, it can be expensive. They give you a lot of ice cream, so it's worth it. But Jesus, it's tough. Right, what did I miss here? What did I miss? Who got into controversy? I'm trying to think. What the hell was I talking about? 75 things at once. Well, shit. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, was it Hera? Talking about Hera? No? Oh, Belle Delphine. Fuck, yeah, I forgot her name already. Yeah. The internet kind of blew up in her face. Ooh. I mean, that was her whole shtick, was getting the internet to blow up in her face, literally sometimes, right? Yeah. She was definitely just fodder for all these, like, 15-year-old coomers. She weirded me the fuck out. Especially when I don't get that whole thing, and basically, the whole, like, having braces and dressing up like that, like, it's like, that's fucked up. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think she like fucking tried to, she was like cancelled 3 or 4 times over this and that. But the bat water, they were saying like people were contracting this and that. Where the hell are we going now? We going that way? I don't know what she's up to now. And then she was like teasing stuff and then not doing it, and then she did. I never actually watched any of her stuff. It's just she was such a big thing on the internet that you couldn't go anywhere. Even you got like fucking Moist Critical talking about her. That's probably where I heard of her first. You had some crazy race to see who could own the most sex toys. Yeah, pretty much everywhere you went. Even fucking PewDiePie talking about her. She definitely set out to make herself known, did a good job that way. It was for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, now, like I said, because she's broken all that stigma, now everybody's doing it, you know. Get that one girl who was selling her farts, and she ended up having to go to hospital for it or something, right? Are these good, you know? The spike is like one of those, you know those old music boxes that would have the little mechanism in them, the little metal mechanism that would play the notes, little chimes. I always loved that. This is blocked off here, right? Supposed to get up there. We gotta release this again, do I? Never seen her, I just know the things she's been yeah. People were also mad at her for body maturing. Wow. Jesus, that's so weird. Anytime you see that kind of stuff where people try and have control of another person's body, even if they're just recommending stuff, gets really weird really fast. I think that was her. Yeah, I'm not too sure anymore. It's hard to keep up with everybody. This controversy sells, they're all into it. What the hell am I doing? So yeah, we finished off Madison on Friday. That was a pretty good game. It was okay. Like, there's still a lot of people wondering, like, story and all that. There was a lot kind of left. I don't know if they'll do a DLC or what, but it was interesting. I think they did Blue Knees a disservice. They had such a great lore built up for them and then forgot to use it. You know, the kind of way, like a whole storybook, a song, And just never, yeah, so I felt a bit strange. But it was cool. I think what was going on is one of those left up to interpretation kind of things, you know? The whole idea behind Mad Sun, and they would kind of every now and then remove the eye a lot, so the Mad Sun make you think was the sun like possessed? Was he going through some mental stuff? A lot of crazy shit. And then Madison herself, I think she was just another victim of Blue Knees. I think Blue Knees was that one of those kind of ancient demons, right? That was brought through, and all the rituals were being done by him, but most of the time we were running from Madison. I don't think that was the intent, you know? She was not the true villain. There you go. That's just fucking up as usual. More snake than Gorgon. Gotta get the Gorgons in. Yeah, I was talking about this before. I'll mention it again. I think if God of War proves one thing, is most certainly, like, it has iconic enemies throughout the series, but because they were so iconic, it almost left them with very little enemy variety, you know? They had to get the Gorgons in there, the Cyclops, the Minotaur, the Cerberus, and they would show up in every single game, right? Very rarely did they miss one of the games. But it left such little room for some new ideas. Like this one brought in Juggernaut. I don't think there's a whole lot else different. Not the Juggernaut is just kind of, once again, like, no, Cyclops with elephant head, you know. Bitch. I think something people have said a little bit that was another issue they had with God of War 2018 as well. There's too many Draugrs, you know. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, I was supposed to keep attacking. Alright. It kind of just goes quiet, and you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? See, the other Gorgons and Medusa, I probably still would hit it, but not that thing. No. It's too snake for my liking. Titties or no titties. Lower the third one, yeah. A good game, but you're totally right. Blue Knees needs more. Absolutely. Because I actually like the idea of, like, his overall design, nothing out of the blue, right? You know, just a very pale, fucked up little dude. But that's something that's all you need, right? But I enjoyed it overall. Like, it sucks that there was just so many puzzles connected to the end, you know? You want to get those out of the way. I like there's a lot of, they give away so much story at the start that because I, you know, take a break between playing a game, you were like, God damn, there's so much. Like, right when we first met with Madison, we actually discovered how she was killed. You know, that officer, I think it was Officer Russell, female officer, that whole bit near the start, one of the big jump scare moments in the basement. I think she outright killed Madison while she was in the middle of the ritual, you know, which is kind of cool. The whole ritual was this 7 sacrifices. It was wanting the Blue Knees come over. So at the end, right, you have that fucked up scene, and you're kind of left with, okay, is the demon banished, or is something else going on? And I don't know how you'd survive that ending. So to me, it feels like they've left it open to either a second game or DLC, and it looks like maybe Blue Knees came true, you know? That's what I kind of got by the end, and I'm like, even if you banish the demon, you wouldn't survive that. You can't just go, alright, that's grand. So I don't know, we'll see. I am intrigued, and it seems to be their first game, so I think they did a good job. There's no doubt that it is extremely heavily inspired by PT and Visage. And I'd still say Visage is the better game, but only because Visage got, like, what, fucking 3 years in early access, releasing extra chapters as it went. Not every game gets that luxury. But yeah, in terms of best PT clone, Visage definitely has it. But Madison's fun for I probably think is around the same price as Visage actually. They're both around $30, €30. It's up to you. Of all the prophecy I've seen, this one haunts my dreams. A full truth of this nightmare yet remains hidden. Yes. That's like Pandora's Tower. No, actually no, that's the whole of Olympus. There's Olympian. Mount Olympus. Let's see. Molonek, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope your Monday's going well. Got a lot of cool things coming this week. So we'll be doing Stray tomorrow. I was going to do Dragon's Dogma today, but with the whole PS Plus Premium stuff, I wanted to get a go on this. And then obviously continue the God of War marathon. I was going to do God of War 2018, but I felt like I went out my way to get play Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. Why falter at Ascension, you know? Because I kind of would have played this one first, because that's the way it is in the timeline. But honestly, as much as it's cool doing things in chronological order, the quality and the quality of life improvements across the series, you really don't want to play them in that order. Having to go back to play God of War 1 and 2, it's a little rough, you know. God of War, Chains of Olympus, and Ghost of Sparta are fucking amazing in my opinion. Well, Chains of Olympus it has side game written all over it, you know. But Ghost of Sparta is really cool. Deimos, Kratos' brother. Ghost of Sparta is pretty much God of War 300 style. That's what it is. It's crazy. The arms of Sparta is cool with the Spartan shield and all that. It's the closest thing to good old Sparta. So yeah, I enjoy that one a lot. And then if you've only played God of War 3 because it was free, or you just had a PS4, that was it, that's fine too. I think that's the pinnacle of the trilogy. It's like a movie. It's amazing. So yeah, but it's just nice to go back and like I want to do other marathons. I want to do like all Tomb Raider games, Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain games. I like doing marathons. I don't want them to take as long, you know. That's my only issue. I know you guys probably wear out in their enjoyment as well. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. We'll have Stray, more Dragon's Dogma. Let's see, more Pray to the Gods. Any kind of snowy game would be great. Thank you, Jesus, in this heat. And then on Friday, we'll be starting off Fear, the original Fear, which is going to be awesome. That'll be part of the Friday Night Frights. I'll get my hands on the other Fear games as well. They're not as great, but still fun. If you have never played Fear, they're classic FPS games mixed with kind of Japanese horror, very much inspired by The Ring and The Grudge and things like that. Just think of a time dilation, like where you can slow down time, FPS, mixed with a creepy, spooky Japanese horror girl chasing after you. Good games, good games. Also made by the people who did Shadow of Mordor and the Condemned games. Monolith. They're currently working on a Wonder Woman game, if you can believe it. It's supposed to be open world using the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, which is cool. It might allow, I think the Nemesis system is perfect for comic book games. Might actually allow you to, you know, fight a villain, then come back and, you know, have the villain survive, just like in a comic book, but have them, like, you know, deformed, or come back with, you know, different weaknesses for you, or different costumes, that kind of stuff. I think that would work really well. You know, now just give it to Marvel. Let Marvel use it. Let the DC rest it. Let the Arkham games use it. It'd be super cool. See how cinematic this game is? It almost feels like a different engine. It's a funny one, but it's still Sony Santa Monica. But I mean, if you were to put this against God of War 3 or any of the games, you'd fully expect this to be a side game that was made by a separate team. It sure feels like it.
Take the Eyes of Poseidon and you will find your path.
Good, someone streamed the sex minigame. Nice, nice. Hey! Hello! Paul, hello, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Hello. Hey, Evil Blood, dude. ESK, hello, Joshy boy. And Lee, hello. There's the man himself, Paul. How's it going, dude? Just playing a little bit of God of War. Hello, Vamp Orchid. Hello, lovely name. And Off Kidneys. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all surviving in that heat. I'm barely surviving. It's crazy hot here in Ireland right now. Good God. Parkour Extreme. What were you guys playing? Parkour, or was it a bit of Assassin's Creed or something? Amazing, my friend. How about you? Yeah, I hope you're doing good. Hello, Curvy Lass. Hello. Thank you for the follows, guys. Hello. Me and Paul go back a long time, the old YouTube days. Hope you're all doing well and healthy and happy. Stay hydrated. Us Irish, we're not equipped for the heat at all, you know. So once the temperature goes up a couple of degrees, it's off to complaining and all that. We don't do AC or anything over here. It's mad. At this point, it'd be better off trying to employ someone to just like get one of those fancy banana leaves and just start waving it in my face. No indoor AC, no real ceiling fans or anything. We're just melting away, and here I am inside streaming like a mad joke. Good God! You guys haven't? Please go give Urban Pharaoh a lovely follow. We go back ages. He's one of the good ones. I hear that man being from the northeast. I'm built for the cold. I'm telling you, dude. I'm melting away here. So I've been doing a little bit of a God of War marathon, playing through all the games, the side games, kind of leading up to Ragnarok. I was so happy when it didn't get delayed because I was like, whoops, this plan is gonna fall apart. I'm gonna do a cheeky giveaway for God of War Ragnarok as well. Why not? It builds up a bit of hype. I did it for Elden Ring and it was awesome. England is warm. Yes, it is. Holy hell! I'm just across the water in Ireland. Couldn't tell. Big tick accent, Jesus Christ. But this one's Ascension. This was one of the last kind of swan songs for the PS3. Came out the same year as The Last of Us, God of War Ragnarok. Pretty fun. This one is kind of like a prequel, going back to when Kratos is a very bad boy. Good Lord. But I think the best of them is probably like God of War 3. They're fun games. Come on, you little shite. We get to use Poseidon's rage now, huh? Poseidon! I'm beside myself. Oh. Yeah, what were you guys? I hope you had a great stream. What were you playing? Middle of England, 39 degrees. Oh my God. It's kind of nice to be like, wow, this is something else. You know, we complain when we got the rain and complain when we get the heat. One thing we're good at is complaining. Jesus! Nice. Gotta do those executions. Let's see, can we move over to Ares and stuff? No, I don't think so. This one, you do actually get the God's help. It's before he murders them all. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok coming out November, that should be fun. Bit of Norse action. I might even get my hands on Dante's Inferno and play that one. That was a great game. It was made by the guys who did Dead Space. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I wonder why I was not allowed to use it. So they give us Poseidon's Rage, but not enough magic to use it? Hey? What the fuck? Have at it. Probably because there's like fucking enough of enemies to get it back. I wonder, can I use the Ares powers? I much prefer that. Ares fire. God, I wish I had Poseidon's Rage right now. The heat! I'm melting! I'm melting! Can I change? No, it doesn't want me to change over either. His powers must be different. It's probably like a shield or something. Not doing a whole lot of damage. This one, you can pick up weapons off the ground. It's very un-God of War. You still have your lovely Blades of Chaos. Okay. Hell yeah. ESK, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. You guys are all fans of Paul's. You've definitely made a great choice. Paul's one of the OGs. You can't beat the boss fights in this game. In this series, right? Now they're trying to turn it into a movie. I don't know if it'll work out, but you know, so far Sonic is on the rise again, and the Uncharted movie did very well. We'll see how the Last of Us TV show does. That's the next big test for Sony. What about the Mario movie? Oh my god. Chris Pratt as Mario? I don't know, that one might be a stinker, we'll see. It can't be any worse than the actual Super Mario Brothers movie back in the day, but I actually like that movie. I'm a 90s kid, so I've got a soft spot for all those movies. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Even Street Fighter and Double Dragon. No, and the original Mortal Kombat. You know, they're known for being so bad, but sometimes they're so bad they're good. Damn, these guys are kicking my ass. They're usually like late game enemies, these guys. Kicking my ass, mine. This one you can grab them with one blade of chaos and smack the others with the other blade of chaos. Clever. Alright, Poseidon. Press left for fire and right for ice. You wouldn't let me do that a minute ago. You little shice. Yay! I miss the old screen where you'd have like the bloody Spartan mask. Nice. Yeah, this is the PS3 version, but I'm playing it on the new PlayStation Plus Premium. Basically PS Now, see? It's on the PS5, but it's the PS3 version. It's okay so far. I don't see any latency issues, you know? But I did see a little bit of slowdown, and because the reason for that is with the PS3 streaming stuff, you're literally streaming it on a PS3 that's in like a server farm. It's kind of mad how they do it. So basically when you start to play, they spin up the game on the server, and if you take a break, it will actually close your game so as to free up space for other people and priority nonsense. So it's kind of, it is what it is. It doesn't seem to have bumped the resolution much. But it's just nice to have access to these games, I suppose. I do prefer the old PS Now, but I mean, you know, it's still kind of untested. It's the same service, basically, just added some PS1 stuff. But they did take away a few games without telling anybody, like the Sly Cooper games are gone, which is unfortunate. That series is criminally underrated. Where are we heading now? To the back of this giant thing. The old snake. Snake boy! Not quite Jormungandr. We'll take it. That'll be it. I wonder how that fight will go. When it comes to these games, this one based in Greek mythology and the new one's Norse mythology, they kind of take some liberties because Kratos is not really, you know, based on a real person. So it kind of upsets the balance a little bit. But then it all kind of comes back full circle anyway. So by the end of God of War 3, you really are killing every single god. And with Ragnarok being known as, you know, the war of the gods, the death of the gods, only a small handful actually survive. We know we're going to be fighting Thor trailer, and he very famously does fight the world serpent Jormungandr, and they both kind of kill each other. So I don't know how it's going to work in the game. It might sound like I'm giving away spoilers. That's just because it's based on, you know, real mythology, you know, the ancient poems, the Eddas, the Nordic poems, which is going to be even harder to translate, you know. With Greek mythology, there's a little more of that history preserved, but a lot of it, ironically, was preserved on old pottery and things like that, you know. There's all depictions of the gods fighting each other. And see how it works, the Norse mythology. As long as I get to fight Odin, I'm down. when it came to God of War 3, they really went above and beyond. Every boss was a spectacle. You know, maybe they didn't transform to some giant creature, but there was definitely a spectacle. That's what I want from Ragnarok. You know, I want Thor to be like 8 foot tall. He needs to be as big as Hercules. This is the fucking son of Odin, you know? We're not out here looking for Chris Hemsworth. And I think that's where you're going to have this kind of, you know, a split between the fans. You're going to have the fans of a certain age who know, you know, Norse or whatever from from the MCU and a few other things, you know. So I think when they first revealed Thor and he was a little bit on the bigger side, people were like, what the fuck is that? It's their own interpretation of it, I suppose. The Seeker of the Oracle. Yeah, the gods were very superstitious. Might have been omnipotent and all-powerful, but still were scared shitless of the Oracle. Even going so far as to remove their eyes and everything. Sacrifice them up. That is some nasty shit. She's dragon babies. Get over here. Damn it, I just upgraded my my Blades of Chaos. Still feeling pretty weak. So yeah, I think all told there is, what, 8 God of War games, which is wild. Really crazy. So you got the original trilogy. You've got Chains of Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta. Those were the PSP games. Really good games. You know, you've got God of War Ascension, which was like a prequel to the whole series, but also the latest one and the last entry in the Greek mythos. But it was a prequel. It was a swan song for the PS3. So that's why you can see they take a lot of liberties with the camera angles and things like that. Really trying to push it. I still think God of War 3 is the peak. It's just insane. And God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. There was a couple of smaller games, mobile games and little text adventure style games. They were more done as promotional tools for the upcoming games. Still cool though. The Manticore. Gotta get some legendary. Or is this one the Chimera? Well, the difference between a Manticore and a Chimera, very little, as it turns out. One being a ghost head and the other being a lion. But you know, they're all kind of cryptids. Man, that acid is nasty. Come here. Shake the room. Oh, we got him. We got him already. Let's go. Our first little taste. Off with his tail. Now he stands up on his hind legs. Pissed. The tail controlling the poison. The goat head usually controlling magic. And finally, the lion. Nasty. All out offensive. I hope they bring back those bosses like the Valkyries we had in God of War 2018. Most people just call it God of War 2018 or God of War 4 or just known as God of War. Which, as you can imagine, confuses the piss out of the average person who just walks into a GameStop, you know? Not following along every moment of development. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to play that Stray game about the little kitty in the cyberpunk world. Kitty Messenger. That's going to be super cute. Ooh, we're playing Pray to the Gods, a Shadow of the Colossus style game. And we have our horror game on Friday. So yeah, busy. I tend to just play whatever game kind of excites me most. Lost our Rage of the Gods. Did we finish him? Nice. The horn. Oh, that one needs to be pressed. Okay, yeah, I'm not good at QTs. One of those old game development, game design ideas that started long ago. Probably should have been left in the past. But to each their own. I think everybody enjoys them differently. Alright, any goodies around here? Old Kratos. So yeah, once they went through the Norse mythology, they actually changed the voice actor for Kratos, but you know, the average person didn't even notice the difference. Now it's done by Christopher Judge. You might know him from like he was in Stargate SG-1, a lot of other things. It was a great job. It was a good idea, I think, you know, because Kratos back in these games, very just kind of one note, you know, he's just angry, shouty shout. But to humanize Kratos, you really have to give him that an older father Kratos, dad boy. You like snakes? The cool thing about the Norse mythology, because it's based on, you know, the 9 realms, including Midgard, which is, you know, our world, Earth basically. It allows them to change up the biomes and stuff. So in the 2018 one, we got to go to like what, Alfheim, the land of the elves, Helheim, which is basically Norse underworld. I think in Ragnarok we'll be going to Svartalheim, which is the land of the dwarfs. Seems to be spending a lot of time there. Hopefully we get to go to Asgard as well, which is, you know, where all the gods hang out. Have to take the fight there. That'll basically be Ragnarok's version of Olympus. Pretty cool. I'd like to go back to Helheim as well. It's an important place. I mean, over the course of the Greek games, Kratos goes to Hades like 4 times. He dies many, many times. He probably will die in Ragnarok, but what does that mean to Kratos? That's like a vacation. Death to him is like a vacation. Honestly, at this point, he almost welcomes it. Come on, bitch! To find a way to break these shields. These are like xenomorph eggs. What the fuck? Nice. Give me those iframes. Yep. Said no! Well, that was kind of weird. I saw that. He grabbed them midair. We can actually pick up the shields, right? Yeah, and use them. Hell yes. Nice. Nice. Those shield bash, turn the enemy's weapons around, use them against them. And I'll feel them good. Waking up these little wyverns. Don't you do it? It's crazy we never got another Alien Isolation game. I never understood that at all. The guys who made it was Creative Assembly, who usually make RTS games. If they go and pull out that banger, you are getting like 3 new Alien games coming up, but not one of them is traditional single player. And there's Aliens Fireteam, which I actually like. It's fun with friends. Nice. Get wrecked. Whoa. Taste the rage of the gods. Giant mechanical snake. I'm a giraffe! No, you're a snake. God damn it. I would have loved to go to TwitchCon. I probably should have. I'm too. When it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm like, Jesus, I don't deserve to go to something like that. But you know, I should have fucked it. 1 year, I'll definitely go. Hell yeah. Nom noms. Up she goes. Ah! Double jump for free. Let me see. Wasn't there goodies? Yes. Never underestimate walking into the camera. Trust me. You might look stupid running in place against an invisible wall. But 9 times out of 10, they're actually... Whoa! What? What? Okay. Jankers. I just jumped out of the snake. My man had to go and die. Anyway. Such is the way. I have a bit of a reputation on Twitch myself. That is... I'm always breaking games. Not traditional drama like on these other streamers, right? All the big guys. But for me, it seems to be, if you can break a game, I will find a way to break it. That seems to be one way right there. I think I'll make a game crash at least once throughout a playthrough or even per stream. I swear it's not my fault. I am jinxed. Should fucking hire me as a QA. A little bit of quality assurance. Let me get over there.
For those who have eyes
Late
to
now.
see, I offer the lightning of Zeus.
Getting the powers quick right now. So these are the... Not exactly unique. You can see why a lot of people only remember this game for the multiplayer. They kind of stepped over the single player. Once you do God of War 3, it's hard to top that. All we get now is elemental powers. No phalanx, right? That kind of cool stuff. Ow. Get over here! Steer, right? Swing, bada bada bada, swing. Yeah. I like how he breaks the chest. Yeah, it's so much nicer. Having to wait to hold down buttons to do anything. No, thank you. Dang. Not one of those blocks. Use them as shields. I've been going for... Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for too long today, just because the heat becomes an endurance test. Pop, 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 pop. I wouldn't even mind the heat. It's just there's no... You know, there's no airflow. It's so muggy. The humidity must be off the charts as well, you see. That's the hard part. You need that breeze, you know. Getting help from all these gods that one day you would destroy. I think overall my favorite fight in the whole series, I think Hades is way up there. I just love the whole idea, the darkness, everything, pulling the bits of flesh off him, having them kind of creepily trying to join back up with his body. I really like that. It's a good two-part fight. I almost prefer the Zeus fight in God of War 2 than I do God of War 3. God of War 3 is fine. It's multi-phased and it's well done. But yeah, something kind of awesome about the one in God of War 2. Giant son of a bitch. Yeah, Poseidon, a lot of these games as well, they kind of show their hand a little bit too quick. And it even happens in God of War 2018, you know, that fight with the stranger at the start is pretty epic. It kind of finds it hard to maintain that pace. In these games, the same, like God of War 3, it suffers in the middle with Hermes and Helios, but Hercules kind of brings it back, thank God, and then it kind of feels like it builds up to a crescendo at the end. But it slows down a bit there, and then, you know, you've the Poseidon fight at the start is just ridiculously amazing. Fighting him on the back of Gaia, the Titan, for God's sake. Alright, so we got another chunk of magic, more health. Doing good. Let's see, I'll get to a nice like little fight or a cutscene or something, then I'll be happy. Yeah, we'll see. I think Stray will be a little more on the quieter, kind of chilled side, which is cute. But I can't wait to see what the story is about this cat. I tried not to read up about it or anything, you know. Little kitty. And there's a new story-based game out called As Dust Falls. You might have seen me when I was streaming one of the Xbox shows or something. It's basically, I think it's done by some of the old Telltale guys. They have their own studio. And it's kind of cool. It looks like rotoscoping, you know. Kind of live action blend with like watercolor painting. It's very, very unique. As Dust Falls. It's one of those things, I think you can play it with a lot of people. They're going after the idea of, you know, all these kind of story, multiplayer horror games and that. Quarry and Dark Pictures and all that. It seems to be where all those games are going, which is really cool, you know. Especially if they zone in on the Twitch integration and things like that. I really want to see more games do that. I think that's an amazing idea. It adds a lot to games and to Twitch as a platform, in my opinion. Like, look where Marbles has gone, you know, Marbles on stream and that. Like, that went from just this little cool idea and it took off with some of the big streamers. And now they're at the point where they're able to do tournaments. Like, and I'm talking like $30,000 tournaments and things like that. Like, it's insane. It's super cool to see that kind of stuff. Bonk! Woohoo! Let go! Don't really need QTEs for the jump, but there you go. There's that little bit of slowdown. You'll hear it in the crackle. It's unfortunate, but it's very rare. And, you know, this being a PS5, I got fiber optic internet, so I do think that little brief bit of latency, probably on the server side. How this would work is server probably the nearest, you know, Sony data center that even exists. I think they use Amazon servers, don't they? Yeah. Or maybe they use Microsoft's. Right on, right on. Sony have never really been known for their, you know, good online. Damn, that was a horrible. Stinking. If your room is hot, do what I do. Open. Yeah, nice little breeze. I know, I just don't want to be streaming with my window open. Just ask them for neighbors. Yeah, it's so muggy out there. You won't even get a breeze. Sure, now at night now you will. And then unfortunately, then you're calling in all the bugs then. That's another thing we don't really do much here. Proper like screens on doors and screens on windows. Depends on the place, I suppose. Not worse than those little flies that come in. The midgies, as we call them. I don't know why they're called that, but there you go. Like little gnats. Horrible little shits. Oh, I broke the game. And the music stopped. Oh dear. What? How do I do this? How do I manage to do this? Probably just went too far over there. Maybe they didn't like it. Music's like, fuck it. I'm done. Don't pay me enough for this shit. Imagine if that was the case. Like every time you play a game, it was like a tiny little orchestra, just like The Borrowers, if anyone remembers that old movie and book. And they're just like, alright boys, they have to go and start playing the music while you do. That was something cool that Sony did, and I never understood why they stopped doing it. When they went to announce God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, and The Last of Us Part 2, they used this amazing orchestra, live orchestra. And at that moment, I really felt like video games, you know, are heading into the mainstream. Come here, you little harpy, cyclops, wyvern bat. Alright. Catch a ride. Thanks for the lift, Bozo. Bonk. Good man, Kratos. Little flies, yeah. Your PC grill, that's awesome. Just like, all here's the spark noise, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're dead right. PCs can turn them into ovens for sure. It'd be dangerous. Burn out your stuff. You know what? I appreciate it in the cold months. I bet you do too. I really appreciate it in the cold months. I don't have to put on like house heaters or nothing. Put on one of your consoles or your PC and it's game over. Toasty. Start grilling some bacon on it. Okay, that's probably too far. That would be cool, right? The George Foreman PC. Whatever happened to George Foreman? Those things, you couldn't move without those things. They were everywhere. Everyone had one. Okay, that dragon just said peace. They were so handy. It's a nice way of like making your food less oily. They still were quite messy. Those little oil trays they used to come with, I used to melt the shit out of them. Like, goddamn. Kratos with these crazy blades. And he goes and he uses his fisticuffs. Did they just fall off the edge? I think so. Bye, Felicia. Oh, that was a bit dodgy. Yeah, bacon. I'll tell you one thing, if tomorrow they were like, alright, you have to go vegetarian or you'll die. I think I could give up everything besides bacon, honestly. Even if you put like the best Wagyu beef steak in front of me or filet mignon, I'm good. But I couldn't give up bacon. Couldn't do it. My stick is better than bacon. I love it. There's just so many ways to eat it. The saltiness. I like a bit of smoked bacon. Right. I'm gonna get sick. Gonna vomit. Hey, even the God of War needs like to blow off some steam. Yeah, this series is also known for the sex minigame. Oh, look at that. I didn't freeze you, I swear. It's one of them guys. He looks bugged out. But I don't think the 2018 God of War didn't have a minigame. Kratos like, I'm too old for whoring around. I doubt Ragnarok will have it as well. Another sign of the times. Every developer becoming just that little bit more woke. A little bit more PG friendly and censorship all over the place. It is what it is. Luckily, if it's done right, you won't even notice the difference. Some people notice. It's one thing we will always remember in video games. The male protagonists being good old-fashioned manuals. I like snakes. Whee! No bridge. Oh, you cheeky bugger. They knew I was pressing triangle. Said no. Get out of here, you punks. That's why I like the fire so much. It leaves that little grenade. Little fire grenade. Whee! I'm still fighting here. Turn the TV back on. Nice bit of sports lately. It's good. Between Wimbledon, Tour de France, some rugby. I love a bit of Irish rugby. I still like oh, what happened there? That was weird. Certain enemies. What are you talking about? The camera never went with me. We grabbed the grapple, but the camera never went with me. It said no. I like Winter Olympics the most. That's my favorite. I love how unique. No, I love how unique the sports are. You know, just gotta chill here for a bit, huh? I see you. I see you, baby. Checking that ass. Where you going, Kratos? What the hell? Like messing with the camera on this one. Behind the ice. Whoa! Audi 5000, let's go. So this one he does actually have a sprint. No longer, but somehow he forgot the sprint. Of course, there's many adventures. This one's even before Chains of Olympus and God of War 1. We went through the snake there a bit. So it kind of explodes into a cutscene and then back into gameplay. Where did these dogs come from? Nice doggy. Gotta watch your fighting and the environment at the same time. Good luck with that. That guy just jumped off the edge. Heard the legends. The God of War. He said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Go. Fly on! These parts piss me off because he is a slow boy. Come on, come on. Come on. There you go. These ice caverns though. Get over here! How are you meant to see what you're fighting? You're not. Get in your hole! Damn, another one always respawns. Right. Just need enough time. Oh! It's gonna be a spinning one. I always muck these up. It sounds stupid like that. Alright, double jump definitely helps you clean up all of the missed opportunities that I keep doing. Whee! More sliding in this game than Mario 64. Oh yeah, I wonder how saving works. This I know it's auto saving, but I do still prefer manual saves. Snakes on a train. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on a train. Alright. Alright, we'll head in here. Be a nice place to leave it. Get past all the snakes. Oh yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Don't know if anyone else uses a green screen, but I find green screens really hold the heat. I suppose it is a giant blanket suspended in midair, but still. Oh my goodness. Creates this like separate buffer. Nice. Hold on a second. Alright. Meet the snake. Up we go. Tower of Delphi. Yes, this one we're hunting down the Furies, which are some nasty fiends for sure. Goddesses of vengeance. If you get on their bad side, you know you fucked up, because these are some real bitches. They only ever interfere in the mortal affairs. Basically, if you've done something truly heinous. Or if you pissed off a god, which is exactly what Kratos has done. If you break a blood oath, which is like a deal with the devil, these are the bitches that come after you. But we killed one of them so far. We have two more to kill. One of them we saw a very brief glimpse of her. She's kind of like mysterious in a shroud. She kind of looks like Lilith, if you know, the demon queen Lilith. Kind of be looking like her, and she specializes in illusions, just kind of mind fucking you and killing you slowly. So of course, Kratos is the perfect test subject for all that stuff, with him having so many demons from his past. Don't be afraid of the ladder. Ladder friend, ladder good. So yeah, we actually have a nice selection of games that are still coming out this year, which I'm very happy with. This year, this month in July, we're going to have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 as well.
Oh, please, the Oracle this
The Oracle!
time. I know it.
Poor guy, poor pilgrim.
No, my gifts. She must have them all.
We have a lot of cool Souls-likes coming out as well, like Steel Rising, steampunk goodness.
It will have to be enough.
Nice. Ooh. Unfortunate. Kratos does nothing.
Help me! Someone please help me!
Kratos doesn't care for the mortal men. Sees them as beneath him. He's very selfish like that. Bring it! I think the only game left that I really want to hear about is the Hogwarts game. We don't have a release date or anything for that yet. There's a new Saints Row game coming out. Will it be any good? We'll have to see. We have Gotham Knights, a brand new DC game. Shall see if that's good as well. We have the new game from the Dead Space original creator, Callisto Protocol. It's gonna be awesome. Outlast Trials, the third Outlast game. The new Dark Pictures game, The Devil in Me. Lots of good horror. Horror is just constantly coming out, which is great. We have a new generation of Pokemon for Pokemon fans. We have Splatoon 3, Bayonetta 3. Tell you, the Nintendo fans are eating good as well this year. Everybody's eating good. We have the Last of Us remake in September. It's a little bit expensive. Fortunately, it's €80 here, which is A bit jammy of Sony, but there you go. And then we have God of War Ragnarok in November. Call of Duty Modern Warfare remake. Let's see if that's any good. That'll be the only real shooter this year besides the Battle Royales. Lots and lots of games. Oh, I didn't even see that. Just gotta get into those QTs. Smash them buttons. That's right, off with your wing. Now you're stunned. Yeah, maybe this is the Manticore. The other one's just the Chimera. I couldn't tell you the difference offhand. Shaky. I've been playing a lot of Dragon's Dogma lately, which is amazing. It's basically Capcom's version of Dark Souls meets Shadow of the Colossus. It's a game you missed out on. I didn't give it a fair shake back in the day, but I'm really into it now. It's awesome. And we just announced Dragon's Dogma 2. Probably won't see that until 2024, but hey, it's still great that it's there. In the space of like less than 6 months, we're going to get a new Dead Space style game from the original creator, then a Dead Space remake, and then Resident Evil 4 remake. Like, holy hell. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we'll have Resident Evil 8 DLC in October as well. Starring Ethan's daughter, Rose. I'm excited for that. Damn. I could do with a spot of health here, mate. Fucking hell. Yes. No health orbs. Okay. I see your bullshit, and I raise you some more bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, come on. That was a bit lousy. I gotta say, it was a bit, not a stitch of health. Nothing. Not even a thank you. Just wham, bam, put in a doggy bag. The only way to hit it is to jump. Then you're completely wide open to attack. I think that it just teabagged me. What the hell? We're gonna have to ban this Manticore. Did you hear that recently? This guy getting banned from a tournament because he teabagged one of his own fucking teammates. You know, as a little joke or whatever. It's a bit ridiculous, huh? Damn, just by him sitting down, it does like a quarter of my health damage. That ain't right. Alright, this guy's giving me a run for my money. Not cool. Bam, thank you, ma'am, right? Exactly. Thanks, ma'am. There's a little audio bug there when he does that. A DLC should be good. I hope so. I actually thought it'd be something that they would leave for like Resident Evil 9, but I think maybe Resident Evil 9 might actually, maybe it won't have a number. It might be their way of maybe rebooting the series or something. I don't know, because they kind of said that, yeah, it is Manticore. Kind of said that Ethan's story was done, you know? Oh, bitch. What games are you most looking forward to this year? More on the indie side? A little Hollow Knight Silk Song? Dude, I was far enough away. Get the hell out of here. Oh no, the Manticore minigame pop-up has glitched. It's still on the screen. Why must I break everything? I thought maybe he would throw out the babies for me to get some health back, but nope. I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, Cyber will break it. That's what I say. Yes, I will. I will break it. You break it, you bought it. Not too happy about the current trend of games getting more and more expensive. What's funny is if they did it legit and just were like, hey, the cost is going up, inflation's a bitch, you'd be like, oh well. But they do it kind of under the desk, and it's really crafty. Yeah, everything he does insane damage. Holy, maybe I should have more health by now. Holy crap! Like he spat out 2 babies and it killed me. The actual spit killed me. Do you see the stupidity? Have I got enough points to do something cool? Forged in the pit of Tartarus. 1,200, no, 12,000 for that. Oh, how about you? 3,000. Okay, let's give it a shot. I ain't fucking around no more. And so it goes until the day you die. This thing they call love is gonna make you cry. Come on, bitch. No, bitch. Yeah, what is that? Just like stuns or something? Come on. Wow, damn. He's a small enemy, but he's causing trouble. Didn't like that now, did you? Come on. Damn, and it's hard to... Wow, it's hard to avoid that. Holy moly. Gotta dodge your butt off. That'll do all out of here. It's hard to hit. Try to slow down again. Damn, did you just sit still? Holy shit balls. Wow. Alright, this guy is some exceptional shit for sure. Wow. Just super hard to hit in the air. That tail is not taking any damage. It's just staring at me. Oh, how do I break every game? Hello? There you go. Wakey wakey. You silly bastards. If it ain't broke, I'll break it. Couldn't say my shit. How's it going, Zim? Hello? How you been? Hope you're doing well, my dude. Hope that summer is not hurting you too much. Shite. There you go. Sit down next to me. Sit down, bitch. Sit down next to me. Like I do. Can't tell if he's dodging that or not. Oh, I think so. They do like doing that fucking thing, don't they? They're doing fine. A fractured collarbone. Oh shit, dude. I know how that feels, man. That is painful as hell. Hope you're getting plenty of rest. I broke my collarbone when I was fucking 12. Hopefully it doesn't spoil your whole summer, dude. Did they give you a cast or something. Did you get any, played any cool games lately? I'm going through all the God of War games. Bit of fun, why not, before Ragnarok comes out? Ragnarok is coming. No, that still hits me. I don't think it's saved. Didn't save this, did it? Nope. Look at that. Look at that. Feel the power. Oh my god. I wish those babies would die. Here you go, bitch! That's right. Get to watch me kill the mama.
Not the mama.
Stab a hole! Bitch shredders. Fucking sting me with that nasty. No! No, no, no. Taste that, motherfucker. Alright, y'all want some? Oh my god, every lick of health I got there was taken from that. Hot lunch. Dude, how the hell do you escape that? These fuckers gonna end up killing me. Dude, I'm mid-attack. Gonna have to spam the old grapple attack here. There you go. Good god. There's nothing worse when you're stuck in a 3-second combo that you can't break out of. And they queue up like this unblockable attack. You're like, thanks, mom. Thanks, what? Ragnarok's supposed to be amazing. I hope so. We won't know till we know, right? They've got a lot of mysteries to solve for sure. A lot of unanswered questions. Yes. I'm glad it's still coming to PS4. Honestly. Because we're still in that, you know, things won't feel right till next year where you can walk in and get a PS5 and Xbox Series X, whatever. It's not nearly as bad as it was like a year ago, but still. Shit, at this point, it's been that long, honestly, you're better off waiting for a PS5 Slim or a Pro or whatever. Like, the rumor is we're gonna get like a Switch Pro in March. With Breath of the Wild 2. I don't think they're gonna call it Switch Pro because that's Sony's thing. We won't call it Switch 2 either. We'll have some stupid Nintendo name like Switch Plus. Switch Plus. Or a Switch U. Yeah. That was a hell of an ordeal to get here, but we did it. Get in here, baby. Oh, epic. Yeah, I fucking was playing that game. What was it? Red Rover, Send Somebody Over. You know that game? I was playing that when I was like 12, and I ran over. I picked the wrong people to run through. That's for sure. They end up clotheslining me as a kid. It was like, you know, fucking WWE times. You'd be like, damn, that was a good move. But unfortunately, I ended up breaking my collarbone in the process because I did a weird roll out of it. And then when I went into the hospital, it was like, oh, fuck this. No pain whatsoever. And then you get there and the pain. And they tried to use this experimental back brace. It's supposed to keep your torso straight so that your collarbone will heal. It has to sit on itself, you know. But they didn't tell me not to move, you know. I'm 12. What do you do when you're 12? You're doing fucking backflips for style. So I didn't know you were supposed to stay completely still for weeks, which is pretty impossible to do. But anyway, so what ended up happening is, you know, a week or two passed and we went back in for the checkup, and because I had moved around so much with the back brace that they didn't tell me about, it was a weird experimental thing. It's not usually how they do it. My collarbone has now to this day, it's now knitted together on top of itself like that. And every now and then I'll like move funny or something, it'll crack, or like veins and muscles and stuff will rub off the edge of it, and it's a super painful, annoying feeling. It's like having a little dagger under your skin. It's weird, but it's whatever. It really happens. But it's kind of, it's both their fault and my fault, because you know, you were on bed rest to heal, but I was getting up to go to the bathroom. I was running around doing stuff like an idiot. I'll never forget, it was the weirdest little thing. It was like a foam back brace. It was so strange. It was not a hope in hell of that thing ever keeping my torso straight. Let's just put it like that. I don't know how to do it now. It's not as if it's not something you can put a cast around, you know what I mean? One thing you do is like a full chest cast or something, which would be kind of crazy. I don't know. You see people who like fuck up their tailbone or whatever, and they have to wear like a butt cast. I think it's so embarrassing. Poor things. Can I get? Jeez, I don't think there's a. I think there's a traditional save. This probably will be a cutscene here. Schluckle. Temple of Delphi. We'll go in anyway, but I'll probably leave it here anyway. Cerberus, of course. You always give them different color or a bit of lava or something. There you go. It's grabbing a save now. Let me just let it grab a save. I don't know how this works because this is the PS3 version, and what they did was they turned the touchpad into each corner of it as the select and start button, because as we know, as stupid as it is, we only have the fucking options button and the share button. Who else hits those buttons by accident? Me! I got so much like video files and screenshots that I didn't fucking take. Yeah, it happens. But anyway, that was fun. Hell yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's a little bit shorter than usual just because of the pure heat. Usually I'll go for 5 hours or so, but yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing Stray, the new little kiddie game. We'll, you know, a little cat in a robot world. We'll see how much stuff we can knock off the edges, right? Then we'll have Pray to the Gods, like Shadow Colossus. Yeah, at the end of the month we'll be doing a cheeky giveaway. So if you want to be around for that, you're all are welcome. Hell yes. But I will leave it there. Thank you so much to Paul again for that raid. That was awesome. You guys are the best. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Please be safe, stay hydrated and cool and all that good stuff. Look after each other. I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers. Good night. Goodbye. I gotta go.